Hey, we're talking Alien Covenant, directed by Ridley Scott, released in 2017, starring Michael Fassbender, Catherine Waterston, Billy Crudup, and Danny McBride. Now, I'd only watched this Alien film one time previous, and after I got done watching it, it was good. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't one that I was going to revisit all the time. So when I decided to do this breakdown of the Alien franchise and rank them, I honestly was not looking forward to Alien Covenant. I wasn't looking forward to Alien Resurrection. I was not really looking forward to Prometheus that much, and I was not looking forward to this one. But honestly, after sitting through it and the credits started rolling, this is a fine film. I honestly enjoyed this a lot. Let's start off and we'll talk about the acting. Catherine Waterston as Daniels, she does a good job. I enjoyed this character. I enjoyed her portrayal of this character. There are first off, there are way too many characters in this film. About 80% of them, I have no idea who they are. I don't have any idea what they bring to the table. And honestly, they are there. They're red shirts. They're alien food. That's all they're there for. But Daniels does a good job of trying to play the leader, but also trying to let Orem, who is the self-proclaimed kind of captain leader of the group, she tries to help him along in his attempt at leadership. And the only thing I would say negative about this character is towards the halfway point on, the only thing she really is there for is to fight the alien, which is completely fine. It's just we've kind of seen this before. But Billy Crudup as Orem, he does a good job. You know, his character, he is a very religious character who has kind of taken the mantle as leader since the previous leader, who was played by James Franco, is no longer in the picture. And I don't know, he comes off as kind of naive at times, but still, the actor did a great job playing this character. Danny McBride, he plays Tennessee. He is the everyman in this scenario. He does a fine job. He's basically Danny McBride, but that's not a bad thing. He does a good job. But the standout is Michael Fassbender. He plays dual role as David from the previous film, Prometheus, and a new character named Walter, who both of them are androids, and both of them have extremely different personalities. And watching these two either apart or when they do get together and have a conversation, Michael Fassbender he steals the show. He is the highlight of this film. If it was called Michael Fassbender Covenant, I would still watch it. The visual effects, overall, the visual effects are great. I will talk about the negative about them a little bit later, but the newer alien, the white albino looking alien that comes out, two of them, they look really cool. The violence is done really well. The gore is done really well. The scenery looks phenomenal. The space flight, the ship, everything about it, it looks fantastic. Like I said, there are a few iffy moments later on, but I will touch on that here in a moment. This movie tries to mix the philosophy of Prometheus with chest bursting chaos, and it doesn't always work, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. It works more times than it fails, I'll put it that way. some of the cons. One of them is the pacing of the film. The beginning does a good job of building the tension and the suspense, and some of the gore comes out of it. The middle kind of lags a little bit when it dives deeper into the whole philosophy and God versus man versus creator, and David trying to play God. And then it goes to the third act, which is back into that action and horror elements. It has moments where it gets dragged down a little bit. The other con I was going to talk about was the visual effects of the alien themselves. 9 times out of 10, it's beautiful. But there's a few times where the alien it gets out and it's in daylight. It just doesn't look really great. It looks extremely CGI. And I know they did a lot of practical effects in this film, which I appreciate. And a lot of the practical effects were enhanced with CGI, and that works really well. But when they do a full CGI alien of it running around on top of the ship, like I said, 9 times out of 10, it looks fine, but there's a few times where it takes you out. As a whole, this movie got a 6.4%, excuse me, on IMDb and a 65% on Rotten Tomato as of this recording. That's too low. This film is 74. Let's be honest. Is this going to top anybody's list of favorite alien film? Probably not. Did I enjoy sitting down and actually watching this? Absolutely. This movie was fun, was scary, was gory. There were moments where I legitimately was concerned for characters, mainly Daniels or Tennessee. The only downfall I would say is number one is the pacing. Number two, there's a lack of depth of characters because there's just so many. There's so many we don't care about. But as a whole, check it out. If you haven't watched Alien Covenant and you're a fan of the Alien franchise, I think you're really going to enjoy this. But that being said, there it is. Short, trying to be as short as I can. Next up, I have the ranking of my thoughts on all of the Alien films, where they rank in the franchise, and then I'm off to something else. Then I'm off to another franchise. I haven't decided exactly which one I'm going to do yet. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I'm just here to watch movies, have fun, talk about them, and maybe enlighten some people out there about some films that they didn't know about. So if you like what's going on, hit that follow button, that bell icon, and let's see where this takes us. So thanks for watching. Enjoy your day.